Hello guys, so today in this video I will tell you what bulk macros are, and we will do a practice scenario in which we will build a bulk macro, and then finally we will compare this bulk macro with other two macros that we have created till now in part 2 and 3. So what are bulk macros? So these macros are those macros that run on multiple records at a time, and they work usually on list views. So this is very important point here. So whenever we create a bulk macro, we should update a field that will help the service reps to distinguish between the records on which the bulk macro has already ran and the records on which the bulk macros has not yet ran. And to run a bulk macro, we require this app permission, run macros on multiple records. So this is the app permission that is required to run bulk macro, and we can provide this app permission via profile or a permission set. Now let's do this practice scenario. And in this practice scenario, just imagine that there are some support agents that see a lot of new cases every day, and among them one by fourth of them are spam, or they are out of office replies or some marketing mails that came into the mail, so they that are automatically converted into cases. And now if they close those cases one by one, it take a lot of clicks and a lot of time. So in order to save that time, we will create a bulk macro that will help them to close these spam cases very fast. Now let's start doing this practice scenario. We will go on our playground, and in order to create a bulk macro, we will click here on this macro utility item, and then we will click on this plus icon, and we will write any name, close spam cases. Now we will apply it to case object, and we will click on save button. After that, we need to add instructions, so we will click on this edit button. It will open macro builder, and then we will add instructions. We will click here, and then we will select the screen. So we will click here, and then we will select this status, and then we choose the value as closed, and then we will click here on save button. So it will add a submit action, and then we will save this. So now we have our bulk macro ready. Now let's go back and refresh here. We'll do empty cache and hard reload, and now we will see the instructions. Now everything is fine. Now let's test it out. So in order to test this, we will go to the list view. So bulk macros only work on list views. We need to go to the list views. So we will go on this all open cases list view, and we will click here. And so this is our macro, and all the bulk macros have this lightning symbol next to their name. So it will, if it is a bulk macro, then we will definitely have this symbol. So now in order to run this macro, we need to select the cases on which we need to run this macro. So we will select them, Now we'll click on this button, run macro. So now it will ask for our confirmation. We will click on this run button, and now the macro has been successfully run. And now since the cases are closed, we cannot see them on this list view. So this is what I have talking here. And in this macro, the field that is being updated is the status field. So I can clearly see on which cases this macro has not been run yet. So all the cases on which this bulk macro have not run will come here on this all open cases list view. I hope this one will be now clear. Now we have completed our practice scenario. So now we have 3 macros. So this one macro we have created on part 3, in which I have told you about irregular macros and email CC fill. This macro we have created on part 2, in which I have told you about regular macro. So this one is a regular macro, and this one is a bulk macro that we have created in this video. So I will tell you the difference between them. So first I will tell you the difference between regular macros and this bulk macro. So if we go in its detail, we will click here and then we will see its instruction. So first we have this logic, if else logic. So if we have this logic, if else logic, then it will not be a bulk macro. So this is the first reason, and the second reason is that we have an add instruction. We have appended these mails on CC address. So this is another reason this macro is not a bulk macro. And the final reason is that it do not have any submit action. So these are three reasons why this regular macro is not a bulk macro. Now if I go to this irreversible macro, when I click in view detail button, so we will see we have this action here, insert action. So we have appended this comment to existing comment that will be inserted by the service rep. So that is why this macro is not a bulk macro. So I hope the difference will be clear now, and I will share you this documentation link where you will get all the details where the bulk macro is supported and where the bulk macro is not supported. So this one is very important. So I will share you the link of this documentation on this video description. Now there is only one thing left, that is this permission, and you will find this permission on app permission. So let's create a permission set that will enable users to run bulk macros. In order to do that, we will go in this gear icon and we will type permission sets here. So we'll click here and we will create a new permission set. So we can provide this permission on the profile level also, and we can also create a permission set that will enable users to run bulk macros. So we'll save this, and we'll go here click on here app permissions, then we will click Control F and then we'll write run. So we have here run macro on multiple records. We will click on this edit button. And we should have the read access on the macro. This is a prerequisite for this run macro on multiple records permission. Now we will save this. Now let's click on the save button. Now we have created this permission set, and if we assign this permission set to any of the user, then they will be able to run bulk macros, and they must have the permission to read on macro object. So that permission was the requirement. So this is it for this video, and in the next video I will tell you about how we can share these macros with the users. So this is it for now. We will meet in next video. Thank you guys.